Hi guys, I can't believe it's been 3 months since I made my last video. And that also means it's been 6 months since I gave birth to James. And that to me is mind-blowing. I can't quite believe it's been 6 months since I had our baby boy. It's crazy really. It all feels like it was yesterday, when clearly it wasn't. So Mike and I are adjusting to life without James. The nursery door is still closed with all the baby stuff in there, but we do now have his photo out and a few bits and bobs around the house with his name on and nice little tributes. Life in general has been a bit weird this year. Obviously James has been the biggest thing and the worst thing that I think we could ever go through. I think that most people could go through. But also some other things have gone wrong since. So firstly, check your moles, people. So I had a bit of a weird mole come up when I was pregnant with James. And I thought it was just hormonal because I had other moles come up. But this one started to change colour. And I kept putting it off and couldn't be bothered to go back to the doctors. And then I read about an app called Skin Vision. And you can take photos of your moles and then it gets sent to like a doctor and then they tell you whether to go and get it checked. So initially I took the big picture and the app said not to worry too much, but then I had an email about 3 days later from one of their doctors saying go and get it checked out. So I did, and my GP didn't seem too concerned, but given my luck and my general health history, he was like, let's just get this checked out. So I did, and we got to dermatology. They decided just to remove the mole and they thought they'd just test it. Now, thankfully, I don't have skin cancer, but I did have pre-cancerous cells. And if I'd left the mole and continued to live life like I was, then it could have turned into cancer. So now I have to be very vigilant in using sun cream, wearing a hat, covering up, which I'm quite sad about because with the complex regional pain syndrome, my limbs are constantly always cold. So being out in the sun, and I always used sun cream, was a little bit of a luxury of mine, especially with the summer we've just had in the UK. But no more. I'd rather live than have a tan. So please go and get any moles checked that you might be worried about because you just never know. So what else has been going on? Well, Mike, my husband, as some of you probably know, is a handyman by day, but we have a laser engraver where we do orders by night. The laser blew up and it cost £1,000 for us to fix. And then the car blew up and that cost a lot of money to get it fixed. And between obviously James, the car, the laser, the mole, I'm fed up with this year. It can go away. I'm hoping the last 4 months won't be so bad. But yeah, it's been a difficult year and it just keeps poking us and digging at us. It's been a funny old year and I think mentally it's taken a big toll on both of us. I won't speak for Mike, but in myself, I've lost a lot of confidence. I get very anxious going out and social situations and worrying if people are going to ask me, you know, do we have any kids? Because what do you tell people? Do you want to say, oh, I do have a child, but he died? And then it's very awkward. Or I feel if I don't say something that I'm dishonouring James by not saying I do have a son. It's a minefield. But there are some positives. So I've started volunteering at my mum's toddler and baby group. She runs a Thursday morning group for local mums. And a lot of people thought I was mad going to the group because there are lots of babies and lots of small people. But for me, it's almost been a bit further aversion therapy. So when my sister had her baby, around the same time we should have had James, I made sure I went and I saw him and I saw her and had lots of cuddles and made peace with babies. And going to the group has definitely helped with that. And yeah, sometimes it's hard and sometimes I have to go and hide in the kitchen and clean. But other days, you know, I love it. It's great fun. And actually cleaning is becoming a big thing in my world. I have been watching Mrs. Hinch, and if you haven't followed her, please do. She's a cracker on Instagram, and the Organised Mum is brilliant as well. And it's given me sort of a boost to get the house clean and get organised and start clearing out clutter and just having a fresh start as well. In 2 weeks' time, we're off to Croatia, which I'm really looking forward to with Mike's family. It's not a place I'd ever put on my list of places to go, not for any particular reason, but the more I read about the country, the more I'm looking forward to going. I think it's going to be great fun and a good break, because we've not been away really, apart from the little break we had for Mike's birthday, since James, and we missed out on our honeymoon because our honeymoon fund went on paying the bills when Mike had his time off after James. So it's the closest thing we're getting to a honeymoon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm a little bit, how do I put it? Sad that I haven't lost any weight. Yes, and I know it sounds ridiculous given the year that we've had, but I was really hoping to get healthy and feel better and fit into my swimming costumes, but it's not happened. So I have invested in a few bigger clothing. My nice new t-shirt from Matalan, just so I feel comfortable, and when I'm mentally ready I will go back to Slimming World properly. Although I've been going to groups, diet wise I've not been following it, but at least I'm keeping an eye on my weight because I don't want to get much bigger. So I think that's everything. I have my list as usual because, you know, I have no memory. My next video I actually recorded last week, but in that video I reference a video I recorded before that, but I'm not going to put that video up. So yeah, that is about trying to conceive after loss of a baby and with a chronic condition. So I hope you guys like that one. I will be posting that next week. So I hope you like this video and I hope you're all well. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at LadyGogo84, and my blog is now lindsaygarrick.com. Woo, fancy! Yeah, as I said, I hope you're all well. Let me know what you've all been up to. Take care.